Stewards don't think that way. They use a because, therefore model. Because I value this, therefore I will do this.
What is the mindset of a steward, and purpose and meaning and values and how we get into that mindset?
Yeah. And that was one of the things, again, as I started to find stewards and I said, okay, what do they have in common? How do they operate? There were a couple of things that stuck out to me. Number one, stewards know who they are, what they value, and what they believe. They have clarity of why, and why drives everything they do. And Roy Disney, you and I are Disney fans. Roy Disney said it, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. And so, number one, they know what they value. Two, they use, and I think this is the most powerful, they use what I call a because, therefore mindset. So many of us engage in what I call an if then mindset. Okay, if I do this, then you'll do this. If I take out the trash, then you'll make dinner. I take out the trash, you didn't make dinner, you violated this contract that we have. If I work hard at the office, then I'll be rewarded, I'll be promoted, I'll get paid more. If I start this business, then I'll become wealthy. And we enter into all these contracts with other people or with things, and it's all about expectations. And either our expectations are met or not met.
And who's setting that expectation? Maybe I know that expectation, but the person I'm engaging with has no clue.
Exactly. And we all enter into these contracts that the other person may not even know or even know what those terms are. But the problem with an if-then mindset is it's expectation based. And at best, I get what I expect. And at worst, I don't. And I'm disappointed and frustrated and angry because there was some violation of this if-then. If I do this, then I get this. And people don't get it, and then they're upset. Stewards don't think that way. They use a because, therefore model. Because I value this, therefore I will do this. And they're driven by their values and expressing those values. And because it is a values-based and values-driven model, it will always come to fruition. Because I value connection, therefore I'm going to act in ways that connect myself with my spouse, my children, my community, the people I engage in. You know what success level you'll have? 100%. Because you value connection, therefore you do this. And it's the mindset, instead of trying to push your way to something, you're actually being pulled towards something bigger than you. And so that because, therefore mindset fundamentally changes your approach and changes the outcome. And I mentioned it earlier too, the other thing I would say is stewards are guided by both the present and the future. So they have one foot in today and one foot in tomorrow. So they see the world as it is, and they see the world as it should be, and they work to connect those two together. Dreamers see the world as it should be, but not necessarily the world it is today and what they can do. Others, they see the world as it is today, and it leaves them depressed and despondent, but they don't do anything to change tomorrow. And so it's that through line of present and future that is another really powerful way to live and act differently.